Okay, I thought I might as well do part 4 of the silly battery resurrection attempt, and it's been quite a while since I've touched this actually. I can't honestly remember how many days it's been since I made the last videos and charged this thing, but probably well over a week, and it's just been sitting here since that time with this voltmeter running. It was sitting at 12.7, it's now cut down to 10.5, but I'm just going to connect the goddamn load and watch what happens after all this time. Will it sink like a stone, or will it perform nearly as well as it did a week ago or so? Who knows. I'm going to time it with the stopwatch. I'm not going to try and time it for 4 hours. I'm going to go back to the stopwatch and see how long it takes to get to about 9.6 or 9.5. Remember, we're only considering this a 10 volt battery rather than a 12, because we know for pretty much certain that there's a collapsed cell in there, so it's never going to perform as a 12 volt. So let's connect the load and see what happens. Load's on, voltage has dropped to 10.1. Let's start the clock. Here we go, 3 seconds, 4, 5, voltage has dropped to 10, etc, 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 you know. We'll make this video short and sweet, shall we? So I'll kill it now and come back for another segment in a time, after a time, you know, for a time. Okay, things aren't going so well with this battery really. We are just coming up to 15 minutes now, and already the voltage has fallen to 9.6, which is a far cry from what we were getting out of it a week ago. It's been sitting here not under any charge, but it appears to have lost a lot of charge. However, we'll continue this for some time and see what happens. In a way, I'm not really resurrecting this battery. I'm more seeing if it's suitable for being deployed as a low capacity use, in the sense of low, running small loads. Can it be useful for that? Probably loads smaller than this 50 watt halogen test bulb. But anyway, we'll continue running it for a while, maybe until it drops to 9.5, 9.4, and then I think we'll probably have a game of Quidditch with it. Okay, just past 28 minutes, so we're coming up to half an hour, and look, things have taken a turn for the better this time. The voltage has actually increased by 100 millivolts to now 9.7 volts. Lead acid batteries are sure weird and wonderful things. It's probably blowing out some of the dendrites or something like that. But nevertheless, that means we're still viable to produce power. Interesting how they can actually go up like that, isn't it? Well, I would say jolly gosh, it's down to 9.3, but I checked this nearly an hour ago and it was already down to 9.3, and it hasn't got much worse. We've been running now 4 hours, 18 minutes and 47 seconds on this, well, on that mark. It's gone now. Coming up to 4 hours, 19 minutes. So maybe we'll just leave this going until I complete my tasks. I can't see it caning it out much more. So it's actually been a lot more successful than what I thought so far. But I'll really get into that on the final vid, which I thought this might have been, but it's not going to be, obviously. Well, I think I've proved the point here, actually. We've got, wow, there we go. 2 hours, 52 minutes, 18 seconds. I know you can't read that. It's blurry anyway, I don't have a macro. So coming up to 5 hours, nearly 5 hours, and it's down to 9.3. It's actually held that for ages, so maybe there is life in the old beast yet. I think it's time to terminate the test though. So this was part 4 of the silly battery resurrection, and goodbye.